This episode is outfitted by Pendulum Threads, built for the hybrid athlete. Whether you're in the gym, on the trail, or chasing your next challenge, their gear moves with you. Head to pendulumthreads.com and use code COUNTDOWN2 for 15% off your order. Pendulum Threads. Perfect comfort, perfect performance.
Welcome back, everybody, to the one, to the only
Countdown 2 podcast. Did you
Countdown
not understand
2
that?
podcast.
Yeah.
Chewbacca. I'm your most important host.
Wow.
Drew.
Yes.
And
Handsome
he's your
devil.
least important host, Leighton. And we're brothers.
And we're brothers.
out and we're having a good time. So
that's to be determined.
Regardless, I'm not gonna let you change my mood. Regardless, actually, I'm just kidding. You're pretty happy, dude. So, yeah. Anyways, welcome back.
Boom. Boop, boop, boop. Oh wait, that's at the end.
Oh right, we have not concluded this episode yet.
Not yet.
You guys aren't let off that easily. What do I want to do with this? Anyways, all right. So
what are we doing?
The final week of August.
Yes.
Attacking August.
Mm-hmm.
Full force ahead to our goal.
Why are we attacking August? What's that about?
I don't know.
Well, you don't know the goals.
I just do as I'm told. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's like it's a mindset. It's like, all right, let's get in this. Let's
like a countdown to what?
Oh, Yeti Gathering
2026. Thank you. So we got a huge goal. We have a goal of ours of riding next year at the Yeti Gathering. This is Yeti mountain bikes, where they get together and do some crazy 3-day, 4-day-ish ride that is insane. Leighton and I have always wanted to do it, and so we're like, why not do it? Let's do a whole year of exercising towards it. And I mean, we could have done it maybe in less, but it just worked out calendar year that we have a year to do it. So it's this breaking down each month into goals, getting in shape for it. We don't want to just survive it. We want to thrive at it. And yeah, so this is the process. August was an attack, August. And how'd you do with attacking August?
Great. I'm awesome. Hi, it's me, Leighton, now, not Drew. No, I did good. Like I went from June, July, coming back from healing. I really had because I lost some traction in training.
It's not
I had to. Please be quiet.
I like how you went down to the microphone. Like, I wasn't gonna hear it. Please be quiet. just be quiet. Shut up.
Anyways, I lost momentum. I lost the excitement for training. I still did it, but I had to make myself go. And August, halfway through August, I really got okay, it's after work. We're going to the gym tonight. Haley got on board too. It wasn't like, should we go? It's like, yeah, we're going, and it's exciting.
It's nice when the partner jumps on board with you, isn't it?
It definitely helps. Absolutely. Yeah. And so yeah, it did great. It wasn't perfect, but I was finally starting to train pretty consistently at 3 days to 5 days a week. When before it was like 2 to 3 days training, and didn't do any mountain biking, which is cool.
Ew, what?
I'm being sarcastic. I'm trying not to cry over here. But by the time this episode comes out, I will have just been coming back from Donnieville, where we're gonna go ride some more. So
hopefully not broken.
I think that's the last ride I did was with you and Eric Swift, Swift Insider. So yeah, it'll be good to go back. So how about you, my brother?
Well, no, I did want to
brother
that we know of. I did want to. I did want to ask a question.
Please.
There's pictures of this, and so there's proof of this. You found yourself a couple times on a road bike this month.
I did.
And in spandex.
Yeah. I felt so inappropriate.
Exposed.
Exposed. I'm like, am I allowed to be walking around in public like this? But
diaper
yeah, I
hanging
was
out.
full spandex kitted out, and I felt bonita, and like a little fairy princess cycler. So and it was fun. So yeah, I'll dive into that a little bit.
But did you shave your legs?
I have not yet.
I'm
not taking it off the table. But I also don't want to shave my legs and then be like, I have to do this forever, or else it's gonna get scratchy.
No, you just let it out again. So get hairy, woolly mammoth.
It just like the Yeti behind me.
That's right.
And behind you, son.
That one?
Yep, I know.
I mean, we might be plugging it a little bit heavier, but you know.
Clearly, our bikes are registered.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's a good point. We truly belong.
Yeah. When you register your Yeti bikes, you get a flag and a very cool coffee table book of bikes and stuff. So
yeah, Yeti. You pay heavy for Yeti, and they give heavy for Yeti. So
yeah, givers and takers. Okay. Yeah. How was your August? Let's see how it went.
It sucked. I mean, are we getting that now, or are we doing that later? I guess we're doing that now, right?
I mean, you asked me how mine is, so I figured.
Yeah, that's true. Mine was disappointing. So it's just with scheduling, with my normal old man aches and pains and migraines and all that stuff like that. It just was a kind of crappy month. I mean, I still put in some time, but not near as much as I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, that's why we plan out a year in advance. It's because you're going to have crappy months and, you know, months you kill it. So I'm just chalking up this one as a crappy one and hopefully bounce back. So.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to say too, real quick, I'm sorry your month was crappy, but I'm glad you got through it and you're hitting the crap now versus later.
Hit that crap.
But also hit that crap. Because like you said that we could have jumped on Yeti Gathering 2025 back in July, June, whatever it was. Anyways, but it's nice that having a year, because we get to like, it takes the pressure off. We have time. But the reason why we're like, you know, spouting off months and plans for each month is because, you know, we talked about it a little while ago, but it's like if we don't make plans, then it's like, oh, it's October. You know, like we missed out on 2 months because of life.
That was episode 7.
Yeah. If we've been planning on Yeti Gathering for that many episodes, anyways. Yeah, so we can face this challenge head on. We can take chunks away instead of like, oh crap, a year went by and we are not ready. Yeah. Like I'm feeling decently solid, not solid enough for this challenge, but I'm excited to see where we'll be at next year when we go to this. So anyone listening that's going to be going to that gathering, be forewarned. It'll still be fun. We won't be like too crazy, but
I don't forewarn about what you're
about us
snoring,
taking us on.
Oh,
I think I do snore, especially if I've had a couple beers.
Dude, I shared a hotel room with James Stone, one of our guests, because we were
your buddy James.
Yeah, my buddy James, only mine. We were at Mountain Ops doing an event there, and so we're like, dude, we were going to camp outside, but it didn't work out. So we just got a hotel room. And next morning, he's like, bro, you snore bad.
That's amazing.
It's like, sorry, man. Just my wife.
You were lullabying him. Whatever.
Yeah, my wife's
not his tune.
My wife's a saint. So
they're going to say your wife's the same. Like she snores.
No.
The same as you.
No, never. Women don't snore.
Never.
They don't fart. They don't. Yeah. Anyways, So August too was kind of fun too because we had 2 guests for the month of August. One being Ryan Wolf Out West, Pendulum. I wanted to say Pendulum Swings. Pendulum Threads.
Yeah.
Not swinger. Wait. And amazing dude, lives in San Diego, runner, self-made. You know, dude, his pictures are awesome. Like he's beefed up, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's impressive.
And yeah, he showed just the simplicity of simple training. Like, can get big results. He does not go to a gym. He does not have a home gym. He has adjustable dumbbells and a pull-up bar and a bench.
Oh, he's got kettlebells.
No, not even kettlebells.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
He and he's consistent. That's what his biggest thing is. He's very consistent in lifting, and he's that size and a long distance runner. That's impressive too. So
he's training for his marathon coming up.
Yeah, that should be soon.
Yeah,
next month, September, I think. But
also one thing that was cool about him, I really took away from is just like he's like one of the things he will not bend on consistency wise is getting sleep.
Yes.
And I think that's not pushed enough.
You see these things? I do not
your
prioritize.
Face?
Yeah, my bags under my eyes.
Your bag
getting better, but I work so much I do not prioritize sleep.
Yeah.
So that was a good reminder too.
Yeah, dude, and I think that's just, I mean, a big key in his success as well is just, you know, he's put in the effort and time and energy, eating right, counting right, and refueling and getting sleep right. So
yeah, and dude, like no supplements too. Like,
is he
really taking anything?
Is he straight edge? Is that?
Yeah,
sure. Let's go with that. Yeah. No, that's awesome. And he's got 4 boys living in San Diego. I mean, like...
Yeah, and a full-time studio. For the record, he lives in Carlsbad, which is Los Angeles County, which is like 2 hours north of San Diego. For the record. Anyway, you guys are clearly very good friends. He also backed up the podcast with his Pendulum Threads company.
Jeez, now we're going to get stuck saying that. Sorry, bro.
It's actually fitting because kettlebell swings, pendulum swing, you know, like it's the two forces together. I don't know.
There we go. Justification.
Yeah, so he's our sponsor. We just partook in a giveaway of some Smith gear and some Pendulum Threads gear. And what else did we talk? What else did we do this month?
Fitness identity.
Are you an athlete?
I have athlete's foot. I mean, I'm an athlete. Yes.
Good.
Yay.
You got somewhere. We have some work to do. Okay, we have some work to do on that part, but and then we figured out like how to flow through fear. And how it kind of opens the gate and helps you identify, something that you need to face in your life, and then getting past that. That's where the comfort zone is past fear, which leads into
flowed very well into
our interview with pro rider Braden Bringhurst, which we talked about. His heavy feet.
Yes, he's heavy. He drives fast. That's lead foot.
Riding.
He's got hobbit
in reverse the whole enchilada in Moab, which Drew and I rode in May. The correct way. We rode down. He rode up, and talked about just the mental game and mental strength. Living fearlessly, and incredible episode. I edited it, been listening to it, and I've taken a lot of principles from his episode that really was helpful.
So now you're fearless.
Yeah, I'm perfect.
What happens if you see a spider?
Dude, that phobia and fear is different. I give a crap about nothing. Nothing really like gets me. But a spider can do this, and I'll face it. But dude, deep down inside in my core,
Leighton screaming like a girl. Yeah, throw a spider on him.
I have a beautiful partner that loves to like do that on my arm, and it's like, oh my gosh, and she just thinks it's so funny.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Well, I guess you didn't learn anything from Braden. Sorry, Braden.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Went out the window
Maybe
there.
next time. So yeah, let's see. Are there any wins from this month that you have personally, Drew, in your crappy month?
I'm just
that you can identify.
Being here with you, that's a win.
Oh, you are so wonderful.
Wins. I think that for me, some of the trials I go through on a regular basis, like anytime I'm like muscling through and choose the correct route, not the easy route. Easy route is just to sit on the couch and veg out or whatever the case may be. Some of that took place, but it is nice to go, okay, there's a wind. What is going on? Why are you smelling yourself? That's on camera.
Hold on, my computer just decided to freak out.
Because you lifted your armpit to smell it, and it.
Did you hear any of the video I played for you earlier? Just started playing, so I was like, "Where is in my ear?"
Oh, weird. No.
Sorry. Anyways, I'm back. Please,
if anybody
continue with.
Yeah, my very important.
I'm listening.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Right. You have the attention span of a Gen X. Or Y? What are you? I don't know what you are.
Millennial.
Millennial. I'm sorry. I lost count after. I don't care.
Okay. Winning.
Hey. No, yeah. I mean, just anytime the trials and issues come up or change of schedule or everything that gets you off rhythm, it's just always nice to, when you have those moments, you're like staying consistent or getting back on track or whatever. So I had a few of those. I mean, one night I was so frustrated about something. I don't remember what, but it's a common theme in my life. But I could have vegged on the couch or whatever, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go push some iron. I'm just gonna go work out, and it was good. I mean, it wasn't a complete or super long or whatever, but it was good enough. So yeah, things like that were definitely a win. And then I guess, I mean, just have been digesting things we've learned this month, or by our great guests and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Cool.
Well, I mean, that's good. I think it's important to identify the good, the good moments in the crap,
Yeah.
and then you start to realize, okay, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. And what's important is that you're here, you haven't given up. I'm just saying, but wins for me, I started road biking. Dude, okay, you have been road biking since before I was born, and
it's actually almost true.
Yeah, thank you. I wasn't trying to exaggerate, but like you and Jeff, our other brother, did the 200 miles ride from Seattle to Portland
one day,
with like barely any training. Yeah, in one day, in one sitting,
mm-hmm.
And that's impressive as crap. And by chance, can you recall what the climb, the elevation?
Oh yeah,
that was
actually wasn't bad. Like,
okay,
the routes they took. Actually, somebody was asking me this the other day. The routes we took, I think there was like really only one big hill, and I mean maybe it was 1,000 feet. It wasn't really.
That's still pretty good.
I mean,
1,000 feet in one climb, or just over the 200 miles?
No, in one climb. But wow. I mean, when you're wearing spandex, it's a lot faster. So.
And when you shave your legs, yeah, you just zoom right up. Well, no, I did a lot better than I thought I was. I had a buddy there that had just started riding. He was like, dude, we'll do whatever pace you want to do. I was with really good riders. We were with Eric, the CEO of Zwift Insider, and he's a monster of a cyclist.
He's a monster. And
yep. I was out of my world. I was out of my element. We weren't on the mountain. And so I was a little nervous. But I just didn't put heavy expectations on me. I was like, if I do crappy, I do crappy. I still got training in, like, regardless. Yeah. I don't care what other people think about me anymore. But.
Yeah. No, I mean, I joke because I'm jealous. I mean, mainly with, like, I love that group that goes out and rides together. I mean, I don't have anything like that here, and it drives me nuts. And all my mountain biking buddies left, or like you, or whatnot. And so I don't know. I'm feeling like I need to go find new community, which I hate doing, but I love doing.
You could move back here and be with me and the community. Anyways, I live in our hometown that we mostly hate. I don't hate.
Oh my gosh.
Place, but
for anybody that lives in that town, I apologize.
Yeah. But anyway, the whole town is listening. It's that small.
No, actually, I love that town. It's great. Yeah. And I'll leave
There's
it at
a lot
that.
of cool stuff happening in this town that will be shared
someday.
Down
we'll
the
talk
road.
about it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that I'm getting involved in. So
yeah, drugs.
Yeah, and and I'd never road biked before. Like I've done Zwift, like stationary on a road bike, and that was scary enough. So I was just like, dude, being on these tiny wheels. Our mountain bikes have 3-inch tires, tiny wheels, cars, fast bumps in the road. Like I was like, this is petrifying. But after a while riding and clipped in, I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. And so I did a lot better than I thought. And now I'm doing, it's like a weekly ride. And now I'm trying to stay consistent.
Question for you.
Ride, but yes, sir.
When are you going to get your own road bike? If anybody wants to donate a road bike to Leighton,
that, or if a road bike company wants to sponsor us and we can throw in training for, little hybrid training for mountain biking. So I'm putting that out there because that's about where I'm going to afford the road bike I want. So anyways, but I do want one, eventually, but so maybe next summer because I don't need to ride outside during the winter.
Yeah.
That's for mountain biking.
But that's for Zwift.
So struggles this month that you don't want to take into the next that you learned.
Well, I mean, I think about recapping this August. It's like, or each month we're going to do, like you say, take things into the next month that we really liked or learned or thrived on, or things we applied from our guests that drop good stuff. But like you say, yeah, there's things you don't want to take into the next month for sure. I think for me, it's just I really struggle with consistency this month, and I don't want to take that over for obvious reasons. And so some of that's just better planning. Some of it's unavoidable, but it's also like, schedules are, sometimes have to be fluid. So it's also scheduling like, hey, if this happens, I'm going to make it up this way. Really having that, that in place so that when life happens as it does, I can still nail what I need to nail without missing anything and making excuses of life happening, because it happens for us all, right?
Yeah, that's very true. Drew, are you like playing around with a cord? Like the cord that's on your mic at all? No?
Just better?
Okay.
No?
Yeah. That's
the first time I did that.
Well, okay, I don't know.
Jeez.
Anyway, it sounded like you were underwater for a minute, like taking a swim. But anyways,
did you hear
yeah,
anything
so I did. What did you say?
Consistency.
Consistency. Well, you could do with that, yeah. Yeah, so that sucks. I'm sorry, dude.
And we're back.
Leighton's
ADD shooting off left and right.
Dude, I had a Celsius right now, and I'm just firing on all cylinders. So that's great, which is great because I have kids have soccer practice after this. But
you're gonna be that dad on the sideline. Hey, ref, you suck.
It's just 6-year-olds.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Well, and that's what this month was about, is just figuring out the crap. Like, I actually want to commend you because you travel a lot for work, and we flew to see family for the first time, and I worked out while we were there. But getting back,
right?
and getting back into the swing of things, like, we had the kids when we were flying and stuff, and that was great. It was a learning experience, but it was great. But man, it was exhausted. It was right
Flying
before
takes
we were
it out of you, doesn't it?
Dude, and like we live 2.5 hours from the airport too, so it's not like, oh, we're home. No, we're not. Like we still got a drive ahead.
Wait, how was that?
No, we're not. And so it took a lot out of me, and then right back into work, and it's like, and coming back in on a Monday. Usually Mondays I'm like set on my training day, start of the week, and it was right before our Braden interview, which was a big deal to me, well, to us, on nailing it and being awake for it. So I think we flew back the day before his interview, so I was tired, but but I want to commend you on how much you travel and how much you do really good at bouncing back into your routine. Even if you don't think you do, you still do get back into your routine, and you've mastered it, I think. So so you're welcome for the compliment.
Cool.
Cool.
Yes, I'm savoring it.
Savor sizzle. I'm losing it, dude.
Drink more Celsius. Come on. Or no, less. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Okay, so
just do as I told.
So Braden and Ryan, two of our guests we had in August, laid down some challenges, or just whether it be like an actual challenge, because we always ask our guests like, hey, give us something to do for the week, or just challenges of like the things they do. It's like, oh, dude, that's awesome. Let's take that on and go with it. So will you define kind of Braden's challenge and how you interpreted it, and how you kind of are going to put that into or have been and continue to put that into September and your desires?
Yeah. Braden's challenge was just to very much getting through the fear factor and the self-doubt, like just by the simplicity of just telling yourself you can do this. Like
that's so dumb. That's so dumb.
Yeah, but it doesn't work for me, and I had consistency this month. You did not. I'm just kidding.
Not because of fear.
No, because of telling yourself what you can do. But no, like I used it. I used it the day after his episode to like, hey, I can get up and go, because I wanted to get back into walking each morning. I was like, I can do this instead of sleeping in, and I did it. It really helps, and kind of set your mind frame in being your own cheerleader, I guess. I don't know if I want to word it that way, but I'm going to. And then also his actual challenge he gave us was to take an objective of what you want to do, of something you want to accomplish, list 3 things that you're going to do to make it happen, and then when you're done, list 3 good things that you did well, list 3 things you did well, and one thing only that you need to do better. And that one thing is important. Only listing one thing is important because it can overcome you on like, I need to do this. Right. And I actually used that in the road biking. The second time I went road biking, I had a goal of like, at least for a portion, leading the pack, and for the most part staying with the pack. And I actually led for a couple miles, which was fun and difficult. And then so while I was riding, that challenge was in my mind. Like I wasn't just chatting with the people around me, oh, I'm having a good time. I was focused, like, which was just a game changer. And so I want to use that a lot in life. And he even was saying that you don't have to do it. It's more than just like mountain biking or anything like that. It's like he gave the example of playing with his kids. Like he wants one-on-one time with his kids. What am I going to do? I'm going to get down and play with them on the ground. Yeah. I'm going to ask them questions. I'm going to look them in the eyes. And you could tell I spent a lot of time editing that episode. Anyways, so yeah, that's his challenge. That's the Braden challenge. But,
I like it. And I was kind of mocking or making fun of how simple it is with you saying you can do this, and like I was mocking it because it is simple. It's just something we don't do. And like, and it sounds so hokey, you know, it sounds like, oh yeah, okay, the self-talk, but like it truly does work. And I like teach it to my son who's 8. You know, I teach him 2 ways. One, it's just like, hey, you tell yourself you can do it, you can do it. If you tell yourself you can't do it, you won't do it because you already told yourself you can't do it. You know, and of course I need to, like, you know, point the finger right back at me when I talk like that to him, because there's so often where it's just like, oh, I cannot do this. You know, whether one form or another. From the mental stuff to even just physical stuff where, you know, there's times I'll be riding and my knees hurt because I'm old, or running and I'm just not, my body's not getting to the mode, my knees are hurting and stuff like that. And I'll talk to my body, be like, hey, you got this. You're cool, man. Chill, relax, just get in the groove. We talked a little bit about this in our episode on flow, fear and flow. And the body does adjust and go, yeah, you're right. It is, you know, it is chill. Relax, you know, and it's amazing what that does. And so,
well, you're a big fan of keeping it simple, the KISS, keep it simple, stupid. No, yours is keep it simple, keep it super simple.
Yeah, because I'm a nice person.
I was just quoting The Office.
I don't.
That's it.
I'm pretty sure that came out before The Office.
I didn't say
I know
they
you've
invented
learned
it. I'm
everything.
Quoting it. It's like, Michael always tells me, keep it simple,
That's
stupid.
Right.
Hurts my feelings every time, but it works.
Where are we going? Yeah, no, keep it simple. I mean, Ryan talked about it, just keeping it simple. You overcomplicate things as well. That's how you get off track, and you cancel yourself out because you're frustrated about this or that. When I travel, I've learned that the gyms and the hotels aren't always that reliable, or they have crap. So I take a band with me, a resistant band with me, and I'll do a full workout just with the resistant band in my hotel room and get plenty out of it. And it's super simple to do that. And so, you know,
or body weight.
I don't watch your mouth. I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to get super complex. So, I mean, I think going into September is that where it's just like, hey, you know, don't overcomplicate things. Your schedule's crazy. Keep it simple. You're doubting this or that. Tell yourself it's cool, man. Chill out. Like you can do this. You can handle this. You've been through worse, you know, kind of thing. So,
yeah, and I learned something too with I learned for the first time.
Oh boy,
a little issue of pride that I have. Normally, I'm pretty like I'm not prideful. I don't know. And I don't like pride, but in the past, and with me joining that cycle group, I would have let fear and pride talk me out of it. Because I didn't want to be exposed to not be great as a rider as some of these people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, I'm a mountain biker, and I was just like, you know what? I don't care. I care more about me training and getting better than what other people think or say about me. So I was like, I'll just go and I'll do bad and it'll be fine and I don't care. But like, you know, my right out the gate, like it was a couple blocks of riding and then it was a big climb and I just jetted up the climb and passed a bunch of people, and which I don't know if I just do bad at pacing, but but the friend that I had, he was like, dude, you're a beast. And then another guy was just like, well, he's a mountain biker, like they're either climbing or they're going down, they're not riding flat, and so they're always working hard. And so it felt good. It was like, oh, this is sweet. And I want to encourage people, like, you know, people, maybe not such a pride thing, but they have fear on going to the gym based on what other people are going to think. And it's like, dude, usually people at the gym are pretty darn nice and they're just happy that you're there to train, or they don't give a crap because they're worried about themselves. Hopefully there's definitely toxic, bad gym stuff, but like, don't let other people rule you changing your life. Like,
well, I think that the key phrase or key thing for us, at least for me, has been looking at this as a journey.
Yeah.
As opposed to end results, or as opposed to, you know, I mean, that's helped me not to compare myself. That helps me to, I mean, even like doing this podcast, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many times I'm like, what am I coming to the table with? Why am I doing this? And it's just like, no, Drew, this is about a journey, and you're just trying to get people to come along the journey with you, that normally wouldn't or are afraid to or whatever. And I have people reaching out who's just like, oh my gosh, like I appreciate this episode for this and this reason. It helped me in blah, 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 blah. And it's like, rad, man, this is about the journey. This is not about I arrived or I'm going to kill this ride or even I'm afraid of falling behind the pack like you with riding. No, instead you just get out there, and if you fall behind, it's just like, hey, I'm chalking this up. Like, I'm out here doing something, moving in a direction. This is better than sitting on the couch. And who cares if I suck? I'm going to be, just with my consistency and continuing on, going to be killing it, So
yeah. Well, and we repeat a lot of the same stuff each week, like staying consistency, journeys, and these are just reminders. These are,
this is what we
every week we're here every week we're reminding you guys on like what needs to happen to keep going. And I fell behind with the group almost every time because, again, they're really hard riders. I stay with them for a while, and then I end up slowing down a bit. And I could get upset. I could kick myself. I'm not as good. But, if I'm with the group, I can draft behind people, and it's not as hard a riding. But when I'm by myself, I'm taking all the wind, and I'm getting stronger that way. And so instead of beating myself up for not being as strong, I am working hard in the back, getting stronger. And I am stacking that each week.
Let's unpack that. What are you stacking? What's stacking?
Yeah, stacking. So
stack-a-lacking.
So for August, we're attacking, we're finding the things that we need to fix, we're finding out what works for us. And so with stacking, September, sorry if I just blew out anyone's eardrums. We're taking the things from August that have worked to keep us consistent, to keep us motivated, and then taking that into September, stacking it up so we can
build on it.
Build on it. Yeah, thank you. We can build on it.
Welcome.
And then we'll be we're such a good team. And then now that we've built a foundation on what works, what doesn't work, we can figure out what we're going to be attacking next year. So we have some plans this month, some more interviews to
be good,
to get into some stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you want to add on to stacking September.
Okay, so this is maybe a little bit different. Okay. But it does count. Like, I don't even know how to say it best. I'm just gonna spit it. One thing one consequence, one thing that's come of this podcast, one thing that comes of our focus is like, the more we do this, the more we're consistent, you and I, the more we've been in this, we've been seeing like all these awesome things happen. Like you were talking about in your hometown where somebody reached out to you and it was just like, hey, I need help with this. Would you have had that opportunity before? I don't know. Same thing with me, and almost actually the same exact question. Hey, can you help me with this? And we'll get into what this is, probably another episode. But there's been things like that have come up because of this, and because of our workout journey, because of our consistency, putting ourselves out there, being on this journey. And so I almost look at it like stacking as well, where it's just like, you don't know where this is going, like, but success attracts success, or stacking attracts stacking, or, I don't know. All this stuff just starts happening, whether it be because you're in a different mindset, or you're out in front of people now that know your mission, and so they get excited and want to join you, or need help with, or whatever the case may be. And so it's also building that momentum on that side too. So that's been a lot of fun. Things that, Leighton, you and I were just reminiscing the other day about, like, even January, if we thought what summer or into summer would look like, no way, not even on our radar. I mean, we talked about doing a podcast, but it was like, podcast. Like, we need to be better at this, and this, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah,
and we're only 24 episodes in.
Yeah, and we're not. I'm nowhere at the level I want to be at. So I'm like, but so I have to remind myself. I'm like, dude, like you said in January when we were talking about it, I was just like, dude, if someone told me that we'd be on 24 episodes of a podcast, we would have
Amazing
pro mountain
guests.
biker Braden on, amazing guests. We would have gotten sponsored. You know, it's a big deal, and I drug my feet for a year on doing this podcast, and but I did want to say too with stacking of what you said earlier is that, you know, because we've been doing all this, more opportunity has arisen for us, but to help more people, but also we're ready for it. We're ready to take it on. Like this is not our full-time job as much as we are ready for that to happen, but we work full-time. We have this, I do side projects all the time.
We have family.
And I'm working. Yeah. We have families, and I'm working for the building up the future of things I want to do with the podcast and so far on. And we're able to handle it because we kicked our asses every day in the gym. I still keep thinking about what my old coach said of like, I am beating you down for 1 to 2 hours every day so that you can handle the rest of the 22 hours in the day. And I keep going back to that. Like, dude, that rings so true. And yeah, so this is exciting, dude. Like, you know, this is just the start. We got a lot more going for you guys, and we can't wait to show you. And Drew's distracted by something, which is fine.
Well, speaking of family, they keep on coming in and out of my office, and so I'm so hopefully,
you know what? I like that.
Hopefully, your editing skills are rad.
Yeah, I just change your eyeballs where they're looking.
No, sound wise.
Oh. Oh my god.
My ADD. No, absolutely, and it's like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's how life should be, where you expect cool things based off of your hard work. I mean, you know, life's life, and I don't know, I'm kind of going off script here, but like, I mean, my job's frustrating as ever and not getting any better just because of the world and the global economy and all the above, and it's so stressful. Yet stuff like this keeps me energized. Stuff like this keeps me pouring into me to where I can handle my job. You know, do I want to be there forever? No, but it's like, I feel like the more we do stuff like this, like your coach said, we're going to be able to handle the rest of the time that we're getting the beat down, but we have the strength and the, you know, knowing that we can handle it, knowing what we tell ourselves, it'll be just fine. And from it, you know, from the hard work, you don't stay at a stagnant level. You continue to climb. Where's that going to take you? You know, the hard work you put in, it's worth it, you know.
I just want to say that I care about you so much that I could have made a K-pop Demon Hunters reference, and I didn't.
You know what? That's good, because I would have shut this down.
Yeah.
You would have had to edit AI me in the rest of the...
Yeah. Well, and stacking goes further than September.
Oh, good. We're back on track.
We're trying to stack each month to where we're working on different practices each month to where we can, kind of like what Braden was saying with the 4 pillars of spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical, that when you become such a well-rounded person when all those fixtures are strong.
Yeah.
Versus when you're trying to, you know, when your foundation of the house, only some of it is working because you only focus on the physical, or something else, it crumbles, you know, especially when the rain comes, when the storms come, you crumble. So we're trying to in a beautiful, harmonious way, make all the months kind of pack in together. So this year-long journey is just so transforming, even more than what we're growing right now. We're not just telling you guys what we did in the past. We still have a lot of things to work on. And to where we can like show up for a Yeti gathering and kick those 4 days of riding 30 miles a day at 3,000 feet of climbing in high elevation. It'll be a fun challenge, or it'll be a challenge still, but we want to make it to where it's more enjoyable rather than dying. And Drew has to figure out sleeping on the ground because it's camping.
No, I'm
and no.
Don't.
Oh,
what?
Are you gonna get a hotel room instead of? No, dude, I am so mad right now. This is over. Podcast is done.
It was over at Cape Pop or whatever the hell you said.
Our boy James can talk you into sleeping on the ground, but I'm gonna have a talk with him.
We got some time to work on this.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Here's a new challenge. The whole month of October is sleeping on the ground. Anyway, I'll bring you a cot and a fluffy blanket or something.
Dude, no, bring me our brother-in-law's blow up mattress that's like 4 feet tall.
Okay.
Dave's.
Oh, Dave's. I was like, are you talking about?
No, whenever they go camping, like Dave's blow up mattress is
like
literally
from Sky Mall, like luxury.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
Drew's gonna be the glamper in the group of people.
Dude, I promise you, there are a billion glampers that go to this thing. I mean,
I'm sure
it's a convention of dentists, you know,
with
dentists,
dentists.
Anyways, yeah, no, I mean, I primarily, and this is a interesting segue, but it works. I primarily, like, I enjoy my comfort. I really try to get a good night rest because I have fibro and because of I've broken too many bones. You know, I've got arthritis, and so sleep time, I'm just like, I try to protect that as much as possible, and so being cold is miserable, and I want good sleep. Being on hard surfaces, or I mean, I even sometimes have a hard time in hotels that their beds suck. Or well, I mean, they could actually be great beds, but you know, to me, they're different, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm kind of a sissy when it comes to that. But I really want to change that. What did you just say? True.
Ibuprofen.
Oh, dude, I know every trick in the book, bro. I'm snorting that stuff. But
it's wrong.
Yeah. Oh,
it's got to go up, not down.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Where's this going? Speaking of kids, my kid just turned on the light in here. Awesome. Anyways,
you look great.
You know, I mean, I just got back from a doctor's appointment today of getting x-rays on my back, trying to determine what's going on with it and why it's freaking out. So, I mean, all of this, you know, because I've been struggling working out this month, and part of why it's been killing my consistency. And so, you know, part of it is just discovering your ailments and being able to adjust to them and all that fun stuff.
Hey, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for going. Like, so many people I'm not even trying to jab, but it's hilarious. So many people at your old age ignore. I'm just kidding. At our age, ignore the things that are hurting them. They're like, oh, if I don't face it, then it'll go away. No, it just gets worse. It festers. And like, that's part of August, September is finding the hard, finding the difficult, the fear, so we can get past it. So we can be in the flow of things. So we like Ryan said, we level up. Like when we're like, how do you take on 4 boys? One's hard enough. He's like, well, yeah, you get used to it. You figure out how to make it work, and then you level up as a dad, and you can take on another kid or whatever. Same thing for life. So I just want to say, like, I'm proud of you for going to figure out what's wrong with your back.
Thank you.
You know, that's what this is about. This is not the weakness of hiding behind things. This is not me hiding,
manning up,
not cycling,
bravado.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The man thing is to ignore all
that's
your
what I'm
crap,
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah. Not doing the typical man thing where you're
push through.
That's right.
No, it's you're being a little scared crybaby. Not you, but people that are like, oh man, it's like, no, dude, go figure out what's wrong with you. Go to therapy. Go to the doctor.
Therapy, what?
Find out what's wrong. because when you face it, when you identify it, you know what to work on, you get better, you get healthier, your family likes you better, you like yourself more, you could do fun things, you could take on a podcast and changing your town, all the things that we're taking on. You level up instead of just either staying stagnant or falling behind. So just thank you, Drew, for doing that. I didn't have to encourage you. You did it yourself because you're strong, and you're going to get stronger, and your back's going to get better. You're going to be able to train more. I'll be able to handle you more because you're not going to be bitching and whining about your back. I'm just kidding. But this is the encouragement I have. I'm like, here you go. I'm going to backslap you a little bit, but I'm going to raise you up. Anyways, I'm sorry, dude.
Haley, run for the hills.
No, this is her love language, actually. I'm not even kidding.
Weird. Okay.
Weird. No, she loves it when I poke fun at her, but I'm also a very loving person.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'm not. Okay. Anyways. Yeah.
Yes.
No, absolutely. I'm glad to be part of the show. To bring this part of the show.
Glad to be here.
I'm glad
it's
to be here.
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we you know what, guys, like share the things that you want to stack up in September. I don't even know what that means. Go on Instagram, share with us about the things that you want to face, the fear that you're dealing with. Share it publicly, in that way it's real. It's you're not hiding, you're not fading away from it. I feel like that's why people drink so much, is because they're pushing down what they're worried about or what they're fearful of.
Or fear of feeling their feelings.
Put the bottle down and go and fight it. I used to do that. I hated how life felt because I hated how I was feeling, and I don't have to deal with that anymore. So
it's because you got a Yeti.
Now I just drink for fun. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's because I got a Yeti. Thanks, Drew, for introducing me to these bicycles. Yeah, and we're gonna kill it. And we want to take you guys along with us to kill your own journeys, and because no matter what the end goal is, what the 1 year countdown is, all these things can be applied to whatever you're working on. So let's all do it together. You can listen to me, listen to Drew. We both have very different motivating aspects, but it's all motivating.
Just keep it simple. Don't need to go crazy.
What? I'm glad you don't live here because you would kill me. Keep it simple, stupid. It's a joke. It's a reference from earlier.
Keep it simple, asshat. Okay, so
I'm so glad we don't live in the same town because you'd come over and kick my ass.
No, I don't know, man. We arm
Can't
wrestled
punch me through the screen.
Yeah, we arm wrestled in Bend, Oregon, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna fake an injury, but anyways, yeah, I don't know if I could do that anymore.
I got swellbo from arm wrestling you and our nephew Abram. My elbows were the amount of times I did. That's a thing, swellbo. It's where your elbow swells up.
Okay.
And the joint was killing me. I think it's a tennis thing. I don't know.
Swellbo.
That is oh my gosh, you're driving me nuts, dude. Well, guys, this obviously was a perfect episode.
It's always a great episode when I can piss you off.
And vice versa, when I can hurt your feelings.
I'm going to go cry now because I'm so emotional.
Well, I would say I'd hug you if I lived in the same town as you, so you need to move back here.
Why are we ending on this? Yeah.
Anyway,
thank
you guys. Come follow. Yeah, you're welcome. No. Do you have more you need to say to this?
No, thank you, guests, for hanging out with us and putting up with us.
Okay. Yeah. Follow us Instagram, YouTube. We're on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube as well. And Facebook, all that. Anyways, and yeah, let's do our journeys. We share a lot of our workouts on Instagram. and the things we're working on and the fun that we're all having. And I do. I don't know what Drew's
it's like we do
over there. You shared today your ride, your Zwift ride, your 10-mile ride.
I guess the way you made it sound was more like, hey, we put up like, these workouts that you can do.
Oh
no, we don't do that.
One of those days. One of those days, I will.
Just pictures of why everybody else does it, unless somebody's interested, I guess. But anyways, hey, great seeing you. It's good to see you,
great
buddy.
Seeing you too, dude. Let's have a great weekend. Go ride your bike, guys, go do something that makes you happy and that's fun and exciting. You deserve it. It helps keep you motivated. Braden touched up on that with micro goals, hitting those little wins of just getting up and making a decision for yourself and for the loved ones around you. So we're gonna go.
See you next time.
All right. Okay, bye.